Hey everyone, so this is my review of Gotham, Season 2, Episode 13, called Dead Man Feels No Cold. And basically what this episode is about is Gordon uses Nora to try and get her husband to show up and save her, so in the overall team they can capture him. And then Penguin is sort of fully introduced to Doctor Strange. And this was a really amazing episode to sort of wrap up the introduction of Mr. Freeze. And having the really great sort of broader story of having him and Doctor Strange in there. And the more and more scenes that they show with Doctor Strange, the more and more I'm excited to see what his whole sort of greater scheme is and plan for the city of Gotham that he keeps sort of bringing up here and there. And I'm really hoping that all this excitement that I have for it isn't going to eventually let me down, for it to be a really sort of boring or uneventful plan in the end. I really enjoyed the whole idea of this episode, which was sort of bringing the area of Doctor Strange and Arkham Asylum into the much greater story of Gordon and Mr. Freeze, and sort of having both those story plots taking place at the same time and at the same place was really clever and a really good idea and really well structured in this episode of how it did it. And it was really well thought out to not have this episode sort of bouncing back and forth too much between all the different characters. I am very curious to see what's going to happen to Penguin with what all sort of went down with him in this episode. And the whole relationship sort of thing between Leslie and Gordon has been going very, very bad lately, with them always seem to be fighting and like going against each other's wishes. And it's all starting to add up to make me think that Leslie might not be making it to the end of this season. All the parts with Bruce were interesting and okay, but they weren't that exciting of scenes. But it's all sort of adding up to a scene that I really want to see, with a standoff between Bruce and Alfred against Bruce's parents' killer. Now that they do know for sure the identity at their best guessing of who it was that killed Bruce's parents. That, I really want to see the standoff, or I really want to see Bruce kill the guy and have like that sort of affect Bruce as he gets older, and see how that might change and mold him to become this great sort of non-killer that we know Batman to be. The ending of this episode I was really not expecting, but I was really excited about it at the same time. And I'm just overall very curious to see how all this is going to lead as this rest of the season progresses. So, yeah, that's my review of Gotham, Season 2, Episode 13, called A Dead Man Feels No Cold. So, yeah, bye!